Bam. Put one. Hear that? I love hearing that. I'm gonna put the second slab.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in...
What up, peeps? George here with TxSmky. In this short video, I'm gonna be demonstrating how I do spare ribs, and this will be the Texas cut spare ribs, where they're a little bit bigger, a little bit fatter, and let's get to it. This is a whole spare rib, straight from the package. I'm gonna show you how I trim it. First thing I like to do, all this extra meat and the first bone, I try to find the first bone. And once I locate the first bone, I butcher it off. I'll use this later for sausage. We'll have a nice square cut at the back. I'll flip this bad boy over. I'll find where this bone is. And there's a piece of cartilage here. Let me trim some of this fat off. I'll trim a lot of this fat, this flap. This comes off. Again, none of this is gonna go to waste. We're gonna use this for sausage later. I'll ground it up and make sausage with it. But there it is. I took that flap off. Here, I'll find where the cartilage is, and I'm gonna trim it off. These bones, they're coming off. Trim that off. Here's that top of that cartilage. This is coming off. See all that? But we'll ground this up into a sausage, so that ain't going to waste. We'll save that. So there it is. A quick, simple, easy trim I do. Again, if there's a lot of this extra fat you don't want, you could just trim it off right quick. After I got it trimmed off, flip it over. Some of this fat, if it's too much, I just trim it off. And again, I'm a backyard cook. I don't claim to be a expert, but people do like my food, and I do not compete in barbecue circuit. I build cookers, and this YouTube channel is to promote my cookers, the versatility. Again, it's called TxSmky. They're built out of cast aluminum. All my hardware is stainless steel. My grill grade is stainless steel. The total weight on my cookers is 54 pounds. And you'll have it forever. A lot of this fat here is too much. I'll just trim it off. And there it is. I didn't really do St. Louis where you chop them. You take off that piece of cartilage off of it and exposes the bones easier when it cooks. For me, I try to cook all the meat I can on them. Keep all the meat I can. So there it is. Pretty easy trim. Alright, next. Here's where the secret weapon is. These are called TxSmky spare ribs. All right, y'all ready for the secret weapon? In 3, 2, 1, bam! We got limes, chili powder, chili pepper, and your your beef. Texas Smoky rub. That's the recipe. For a binder, I'm gonna use limes. This other lime. Alright, we got a little bit of juice here. There it is. I'll put lime on it. Front and back side. Alright, rewind. I forgot one step. I'm gonna take off this membrane. I'm gonna find the edge of this membrane. You could use a paper towel or a kitchen towel. It's just as easy to peel off this membrane. Some people like to leave it on because they say it helps keep your ribs moist. But I like to take it off. So that's just the way I do it. Again, we use this lime as a binder. There it is. So I put lime on both sides of it. Just like that. Our next step is get the beef rub. The Texas Smoky beef and chicken rub. You can find that on Amazon. I'm gonna season the back side of it first. Nice and heavy to your liking. The second secret ingredient, crushed pepper flakes. Not too much, just enough. I made some over the weekend and it was a little much. Had a little bit too much bite. Once I give it a nice generous seasoning, I add the pepper flakes and then I just tap it in there. Flip it over. And we've already squeezed the lime, remember? So all we're gonna do is add the beef and chicken rub. That looks nice. Some pepper flakes. Not too much, but just enough. There it is. And I like to just give it a quick massage. Make sure none of that comes off as you're cooking. And this is what she looks like after she's done. After I put the seasoning on it, it's gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do a second one. I'll be back. All right, we're back. Check it out. This is what you call a Texas Smoky. It's a brand new pan of design. It's been a 5-year journey to get to where I'm at. 1/4-inch cast aluminum. We have stainless steel handles, stainless steel hinges, the rivets, the washers are stainless. Even the little feet down here are stainless. Again, 1/4 inch cast aluminum is a lifetime cooker, baby. As you could tell, this is from our last cook. This one was left over. Super Bowl Sunday was yesterday, so Saturday we came out and did a little test run, and all I did was cook 2 same spare ribs on here, and this was the charcoal left over from a 6.6 pound bag of lump charcoal. It's $5. So here it doesn't go to waste. See what you do once you're done cooking, you just close it, close all your vents, and you wait 30 to 40 minutes. It'll drop. You're killing the oxygen, so it's gonna die. The next day you come out, you want to reuse it, you grab your charcoal basket, you shake out all the residue, you clean your firebox. Again, you don't waste charcoal, you reuse it. Here, you slide your charcoal basket back in there. And to relight this, what I do, we've already have charcoal in here, right? So all I do is get lighter fluid, make sure I douse the center of it pretty good. Then I'll pile it up again. So I add lighter fluid to the center of it. And the reason being, we're fixing to pile this charcoal up again so we can light it. Okay? There. We piled up some charcoal. We have a bag here, a big bag. So to ensure we're gonna use it all, we're gonna add a little bit more. And again, just because you add more, that doesn't mean you're wasting it. All this will get reused. All you keep doing is grabbing and keep adding little by little more. Get you 2 good handfuls. That'll work. So you're not wasting any charcoal. You don't have to just sit there and let it burn out. You add more lighter fluid to the top of it. There it is. We got some wood chunks here we're gonna use as for the smoke, and I like to soak them overnight. So again, recap. The lighter fluid, the charcoal you use on your last cook, once you're done cooking, you close your vents. You close your vents, that ensures that your fire is gonna die out. You're closing the oxygen on them, right? The next day you wanna come out and use it, pull your charcoal basket out, shake off the residue, clean the bottom of your firebox, put it back in there, add lighter fluid in the center, at the bottom center. Then you pile it up, and if you wanna add more charcoal, you do as I did, you add more on top. Add a little bit more lighter fluid, and then you light. And I like to light it from the bottom. Make sure that bottom is gonna, there it is. And that bulk flame is gonna last about 2 minutes. You open all your vents when you fire it up. There it is. We're gonna give it about 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, that is gonna ensure our fire is ready to cook. So it's 125. So 10 till 2, we'll come and check it again. All right, we'll be back in about 25 to 30 minutes, and I'll let you know what it looks like. All right, bye. All right, here it is. It's actually almost 30 minutes. It's 25 minutes now. But as y'all could tell, 90% of this charcoal is white. When it's between 90 and 100% white, that's when I spread it. And what I mean by spreading it, this is what I mean. You spread it inside the charcoal bag, inside the charcoal basket. Okay? So when you light it, you leave it piled in the center. And once 90 to 100% of the charcoal is white, then you spread it. Right? She spread it. Well, we're gonna use smoke for these spare ribs. So we have some wood chunks here, and these are I believe apple. And all we do, we're gonna put some wood chunks in here for smoke. And as soon as you put these bad boys in there, they're gonna start blowing smoke, and that's what we want. These are small chunks. I personally like to get chunks that are about 3 by 3 in diameter, but this will work. This will give us plenty of smoke. And after you put your wood chunks in there, you got your heat shield. Put your heat shield over it. So your heat shield ensures, you see this gap? It's about 3/4 of an inch gap on back side and the front side of it. And what that does, that ensures all your heat and all your smoke. We'll put this grill grate on here. And I'm gonna close this bad boy. I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna leave everything open. And I'm not gonna put my ribs in there till my temperature reaches close to 300 degrees. Once it reaches 300 degrees, that's when I like to open it, put my protein in there, and just watch it a little bit. As long as that temperature stays around 300, we're good. But if it starts climbing too much, and then I'll choke my ends. If it keeps climbing, well, then I'll start choking off the top. But for now, we're just gonna be a little patient. It'll take about 15-20 minutes for that temp to reach the 300 again. All right, we'll be back. What up, what up? All right, we're back. Check it out. Our temperature is about to hit 300. All right, so this is a point whenever I like to put my protein in there. Why? Just because I like it. I like the sizzle when I put it in there. But before I do, I like to give it a quick scrub, right quick. All right, clean it off, need be. We're blowing smoke. And so here's my ribs. Bam. Put one. Hear that? I love hearing that. All right, here's the second one. There it is. They're tight, but they're in there. We'll close it. It's 205, 207. I'm gonna leave them in there for 35 minutes. 35 to 40 minutes. I'm gonna choke these down halfway. Choke this back one halfway. There it is. And we're just gonna give her time to, she's gonna keep blowing smoke. So here in 35 to 40 minutes, we'll come and check her again. So I like to do on ribs 40, 40, and 40. 40 minutes bone side down. Let's wait for that truck to get by. 40 minutes bone side down. And then I like to do 40 minutes with the meat side down. And then the last 40 minutes, again, bone side down, and I like to put wrap them in foil. But I'll show y'all that step when we get there. So we'll be back in 40 minutes. Bye. All right, we're back. Check it out. Been 45 minutes later. Let's take a quick peek. Here's when I flip them. Man, they smell good. I wish I could smell them. I'm gonna give these bad boys a quick flip. See what they look like. Check it out. Y'all can't tell me that don't look pretty. Check it out. Man, that's gonna be good. All right, we're gonna leave them in there another 40 minutes. We'll be back. Bye. What up, peeps? We back. We're a few minutes late. Reason being, I needed a foil paper and I forgot it. So we had to go to the store and go get some. But anyway, it's been more like 50 minutes in here. Let's take a quick peek. In 3, 2, 1. Boom! Come on, man. Tell me that ain't pretty. Huh? Now that we have these bad boys, let's take a quick peek. Look at there. All right, they're looking good. Let me grab that foil right quick. Here's proof. Here's proof it's new. We had to go get it. So, I like to get these bad boys. Give me a big old chunk of foil. And we're gonna wrap it for and I like to wrap it bone side down. This way it keeps all my rub on the ribs. So first thing I like to do, I'll just start wrapping it. Enclose the end so I don't lose any of the au jus that's gonna render off. And then I try to keep the foil from actually touching the top of the rib. We're barely gonna have enough foil. All right, well, this ain't gonna work. We're just gonna wrap it this way and we'll put another one on top because these ribs are big. All right, we're gonna put our timer for 40 minutes. Put these bad boys back in here. Let me grab that second one. Make sure when y'all use a TxSmky, y'all don't pile up meat so tight it'll cover the exhaust hole. All right. We got them wrapped. We're gonna leave them in there for another 40 minutes. So we'll be back at all right, peeps, we back. The neighbor decided to fire up a junky car. But anyways, here we go. It's been 40 minutes. So I did 40, 50, and 40. The reason I did 50 because we forgot the foil paper. Oh, he's gone. He went that way. Hopefully he won't come back this way and we'll hear that junky car. All right. If we're gonna take these bad boys out, see that? We're gonna get these out, and I usually let them rest, but since I'm in a rush, we're not gonna let them rest. And I like to do this while it's hot. While the grill is hot, I'll go ahead and run the brush over it. So next time I'm gonna use it, it's just that much easier that much quicker to use. because I'm cleaning it now. There it is. Stainless steel grill grate. Alright. We're done cooking. I'm going to shut all the vents. And then it's going to die in 40 minutes. And we'll be able to reuse some of that charcoal in there. I'm going to grab these bad boys. Put it right here. I guess we'll tear into the big one first. We'll see what she's looking like. Ready? Bam! Look at there. What y'all think about that, homeboy? It's looking good. Let me grab these tongs. We got a little bit of au jus. Sometimes I like to save it and I'll use it as a dip. Or in this case, we could just pour it back over it. Let me get my butcher's knife and let's tear into these bad boys, see what they look like. They ready. They's ready. I always start cutting backwards. I don't know why. I'm right-handed. It's hard to follow the bones. Here we go. Bam! Check it out. There it is. TxSmky spare rib. Let's go for taste. What y'all think? Not too bad? Woo, she's blistering hot. Let's try it. Here's up. I'm gonna let it rest a little bit more before I bite into the side of it. All right, peeps. As you could tell, I'm telling you, they're bangers. I mean, they're good. I gave it myself, and I'm a hard critic. I mean, I'm the worst critic of my own cooking, and they're a 9.5, real close to a 10 for me. They are good. So I hope y'all follow this recipe. Remember, it's super simple. It's 40, 40, and 40 at temperature at 300 on your TxSmky. For binder, lime, use your TxSmky beef rub and pepper flakes, chili flakes. And I'm telling you, try it. I call that TxSmky spare rib. I hope you enjoy. Bye.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name.